and explanation.
So Sheila, talk to us about the same issue in terms of threshold of withdrawal of cases, because we've had instances, the former DPP mentioning that he was misguided by the DCI in terms of the strength, in terms of the concrete evidence in some of these cases. How do we best ensure, perhaps enhance collaboration between these two very important offices? Yeah.
One, just to agree with Wakili.
Yes.
That you read political mischief in some of these withdrawals. Simple evidence. You withdraw a case today, and the next day someone is appointed in public office. In the last case for the Aurora Kimwarer case, we have the former CS within 56 days appointed as an advisor in the office of the president. And there are many other examples, and we have done that analysis of where are these people who were beneficiaries of case withdrawals. So I agree in regard to you, there's some political mischief that you will read there, or can I say political influence as well, in terms of where these directions are coming from. The other second point, as I said earlier, that up to this day, if we have not seen any attempts to review those cases, because some were withdrawn and they said that we're going to review these matters. We thought that we had very strong cases which met the evidentiary threshold at the time when they were first, when the charges were first made as per the decision to charge guidelines. But then you find, for example, in this last case of Sirma, 23 witnesses later, you realize, oops, this case is so weak. The Aurora case, you had 49 witnesses, only 8 are interrogated, 41 are not.
Yeah.
You bring a witness, you have taken the labor of bringing a witness, and then you say, no question, you're the prosecutor. In fact, I was just telling Wakili earlier that soon they're going to be rendered jobless as the defense lawyers, because the prosecutors are doing a harder job in terms of defending.
Yeah.
Yet the people that they should be defending are Kenyans. They should be defending taxpayers' resources. They should be defending the Constitution. As I agree, you're innocent until proven guilty, but as a prosecutor, your job is to defend. You're there on behalf of the public. Yeah. That office that you hold is a public trust given to you by the people of Kenya. If you look at Article 73 of the Constitution on what public office means, it's a public trust given to you. It's delegated to you by the people of Kenya. So you have to serve the interests first of the Kenyan public. When you look at Article 157, as he says, you are subservient to the public interest, the interest of administration of justice, and not other influences. So in regard to your question, what I would say is that we now have decision to charge guidelines. So at the point where you felt the case was so strong, sometimes you ask yourself, what happened in between? Some of these cases have gone on for 5 years, so 5 years later, you realize that the case is weak. Now, if it's one case or two cases, and I think that has happened previously, you're like, okay, that's possible. We are all human beings. You could have felt that this was going in a very good direction, but then later on you realize, there's something I missed. But then if you consistently miss that for not one, not two, not three, not four, but over now countless cases, then there's a problem. Either that office is not conducting itself in the manner at which it should be, either those people are not competent, or they are not professional, and now we must really take a hard look at that particular institution. Do we have an institution that is able to execute the functions that this Constitution has given it? Because that then is worrying. If as an officer, if I'm employed to do something and I keep on making the same mistake over and over and over again, once okay, twice okay, but consistently it keeps happening with corruption cases that are affecting high level or well politically connected individuals, then there's a problem. Either you're not independent, and you have been manipulated by the powers that be, or at different times, either at the point where the case was taken to court or at the point where the application to withdraw was made.
Yes, I just wanted to join and what Sheila